Success doesn't come to those who life knocks you down. It's not the fall that defines you. It's the decision to get back up. Success doesn't come to those who never fail. It comes to those who, despite failing, refuse to quit. Persistence isn't just a trait, it's a mindset, a way of life. It's understanding that every setback is a setup for something greater. Fear? We all feel it. But it's what we do in the face of fear that sets us apart. You see, fear is a challenge, and challenges are meant to be conquered. When you confront fear head on, you learn that it doesn't control you, you control it. When you take control, that's when you truly begin to grow. Persistence is the bedrock upon which all success is built. It's not simply about the moments when everything goes right, but more importantly, it's about how you respond when things go wrong, when life throws obstacles in your path, when your plans unravel, and when your dreams seem just out of reach. Success isn't defined by a straight, smooth path. It's carved out of the rough terrain of challenges, setbacks, and failures. Imagine a mountain climber scaling a peak. The summit isn't reached in one continuous, effortless ascent. The climber faces jagged rocks, sudden drops, and treacherous paths. At times they slip, they fall, they lose their footing. But what makes that climber successful isn't just their skill or strength, it's their refusal to give up when they're knocked down. Each time they fall, they get back up.
Woo! Let's go, let's go. Good morning, dreamers. Rise and shine. Another blessed and grateful day. Happy Thursday. We are getting closer to Friday. It is almost there. Payday. Promotion at work. Let's go. Congratulations. I love to see it. Hope everybody had a great start to the morning so far. This week has been phenomenal, and we are coming towards the last couple of days of August. So let's go ahead and wrap this thing up with a bang. So with no further ado, fam, I got a really good topic. I don't know. Drop a 2 down below if you guys have ever read the book Eat That Frog. I'm curious. Let me see. This is actually written by Brian Tracy, one of my favorite mentors to study over the past couple years. But I was just talking about this morning. You know, I was talking about with somebody. They're like, man, I feel like life is overwhelming. I feel like there's a lot of weight on my shoulders. And I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's get into how to go ahead and attack that frog. And you're going to see exactly why this is going to fit perfect timing for many coming into today. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Let me get live on IG and let the games begin. How to stop procrastinating, how to stop feeling stuck. Today, I want to go ahead and break the mold. So let's go ahead and get to it. Eat that frog, the 7 steps. Stop procrastination. Boom, here we go. Awesome. IG, happy Thursday. It's good to see everybody. Yes, today is event day. You already know it is going down on Thursday in Southwest Florida. If you guys are anywhere near the area, we are going to be breaking down the wealth hack. So if you guys know anybody, definitely a great time to go ahead and invite. Yes, grateful to be alive, grateful for the family, grateful for the team, grateful for God, grateful for the times, the opportunity, the value, the access that we're all gaining each day. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and dive in straight to the point. The 7 steps to go ahead and get out of procrastination. Number 1 that Brian Tracy talks about. And here's the funny thing. You know, eating that frog, if you guys were to picture a frog, the whole gist of this book is basically, you know, a lot of us have priorities. A lot of us have things that happen throughout our day. But even for myself, from my personal experience, I know what happens when I don't take care of some of the bigger things. And then life throws on these little ones. And then it seems like, man, all of this weight is just piled up. And it gets to a point where we're overwhelmed, where it's like they call it analysis paralysis, where it's like we're looking at everything. I don't even know where to start. You guys ever done that? You guys ever went to like your room or something and you're like, man, I have no idea where to even freaking start. It's a mess. It's a tornado in here. Well, that's what happens with our life. When we let too many priorities and too many things pile up on top of each other, it becomes literally like a room and you can't even take a step without walking over something. So today, if you allow me, I want to help everybody get some clarity to stop procrastination. Here's step 1. Step one that Brian talks about is to determine the goals. And I want to ask everybody this question. Have you started to identify the goals that we're looking to hit for the month of September? Drop a yes if you have, drop a no if you have not so far. Do you have an idea of where it is that we're looking to go for the month of September? It's actually my birthday month too. Pretty exciting. Clarity. Clarity is everything. Being able to have big goals, yes, but also being able to take smaller goals and build it into chunks to allow us to get to that point. Let's go. Mike, I love to see it. Johnny, good stuff. Cedric, okay. Step two is going to be able to go ahead and write down the goals. What is this? What is the list of goals that we want to accomplish for the month of September? Maybe for some, it's lose a certain amount of weight. For myself, I'm on the opposite side. I'm looking to gain some weight. I want to put on 5 to 10 pounds in the month of September. Okay. What is our business going to look like? New skill sets, right? Beating on our craft. What do these goals look like? And the moment that we have them, now we write down the list. And here's the next piece. Turning the list into a plan. If we know I want to drop a certain amount of weight, I want to have this many in my organization, I want to make X amount of dollars by the end of the month, well, we all can create a list and a plan to allow that to go ahead and manifest. Okay, well, I know in the morning, I've got to eat my whole foods. I've got to have my alkaline, and I know I've got to get a workout in before 10 a.m. This is a way that we can start working the plan, planning the work and working the plan, right? Next is setting a deadline. Some people talk about deadlines. They're like, deadlines are great. Some people, they're not very much of a fan. From my personal experience, for me, I love deadlines because what it's allowed me to do is it gives pressure. I believe the work that somebody would do in 6 months, if we condense that in a 1-2 month time frame, the cause is different. The actions, the work ethic, the passion is a completely different level, and so is the results. This is how you really, when you see people that have quantum leaps and you're looking at them like, man, how are they flying by? I can tell you right now, one of the biggest hacks that they did, they compressed time frames. Okay. So taking massive action. And last but not least is doing something every day to go ahead and further that goal. Okay. I want to actually share my screen so you guys can see it, so you guys can take a screenshot so you have it. But this is big. I'm telling you from experience. This is something that I've struggled with. I'm a procrastinator. Okay. I've been there too. But this is really what allowed me to take things to the next level. Let me show you guys. Okay. Right here. Here's the 7 steps to eat that frog. Now, that frog for somebody might be a big obstacle in your life. It might be a big trial and tribulation that seems like it's so heavy right now. But here's the 7 steps that any one of us, for most things in life, we can actually create an action plan to eat that frog. Because here's what I know. When we don't handle the big priorities, life becomes a mess and it becomes very overwhelming. So what are the big priorities that we can handle today, that we can handle this week, that we can handle at the beginning of next month to start really allowing the needle to move forward? Let me ask this. Drop a 5 down below. If you guys could go ahead and take off the weight that's sitting on your shoulders from maybe something that seems really heavy right now. How nice would that feel to be able to go ahead and take that off? Drop a 5 down below if that is something that you would like to accomplish for the month of September. Maybe it could be making a video. Maybe it could be reaching and doing something outside of our comfort zone. Whatever it is, for everybody, it's going to be different. Everybody's frog is different in their life. But I can tell you, this is 7 steps that any one of us can utilize tactically right here, right now, getting off of this call. So family, that's my training for today on Eat That Frog. If you feel like something's heavy, you feel like you have some major priorities, 7 steps to go ahead and knock that out. So fam, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'm excited. I'm fired up for what is here and on the way, because I know I'm seeing some abundance. I'm seeing some amazing things. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. I see it as like we're walking in the gym. We've got our tracksuit. We've got the warm-up jacket on. We didn't even unzip the jacket yet. We're literally still in the warm-up clothes and we're breaking records. So safe to say, fam, this is just the beginning. I'm proud of you guys. I see the growth every day, even though if you might not see it yourself from the outside looking in, it is quite evident. So I love you, fam. I appreciate you. Drop some 5s down for yourself. Smash that like button if you are ready to go all in for the month of September, October, and November. Because I promise you, fam, this next 90 days can literally set up the next 1, 2, 5, 10, 20, 30 years doing it right. I've seen it, I've witnessed it, and I know for every one of us, it is that time to shine. So let's go out, fam. Remember, we can be and do anything. We can hold in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. Let's go out and turn these dreams into reality. It's game time, fam. Let's grow.